he consistently uses 3 buckets of water, which is only 15 gallons of water, to get the job done. Are you Wade? Are you Wendy? Are you William? Do good for the planet while doing right by your budget. Save water, save money. This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
The hurricane season happens every year. We at Grenlec are always conscious of how we maintain our system, always be mindful of how we can have it ready to withstand hurricanes. That's why we have a continuous improvement mindset for our system, continuously maintaining our system, what we refer to in this industry as hardening our system. However, in January, we go through our hurricane manual. We review that with all of our staff members, so each of us know what is our response, what are our roles in terms of preparing for the hurricane season. That's prior to the hurricane season, during the hurricane, and even after the passage of a hurricane. So we know what our response and roles would be. We continuously maintain our systems throughout the year. Vegetation management in terms of tree trimming, tree cutting. We do appeal to our customers, landowners, that if they have trees that are growing close to our power lines, to allow us to cut them, to have a look at them, so we can prevent these unnecessary outages during this time. So for this hurricane season, we urge all of our customers, all of the Grenadian public, to be prepared, to be ready, so that you can have the right response should we have a hurricane this season.
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
This is the MTV Evening News for Tuesday, the 18th of June. The news headlines are in association with Courts Grenada Limited.
Hello, Carnival. Nice to see you again. Hey people, this is Ezra the Fun Machine, and I'm calling all revelers, carnivalists, and bacchanalists. Let me tell you, take a loan of $3,000 or more for your costume and pay only $340 per month with Courts Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win your loan back. That's right! Pay $0 down and nothing for the first 30 days. All you need is your ID, proof of address, job letter, pay slip, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Courts Ready Cash location today or contact your Carnival band for more details. Experience Carnival 2024 with Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply. Aye, aye, aye.
Coming up in the news this evening, prison inmate taken to the General Hospital following a stabbing incident. Draconian firearm legislation to be tabled in Parliament next week. Health officials sound the alarm as gastroenteritis cases pass 150 in number. And in sport, 2 gold medals for Grenada Mixed Martial Arts Association. We'll have the details to those and other stories a look to at the public forecast information. It'll all be right after the break right here on MTV. Stay with us.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News comes to your compliment Nexa Credit Union. With you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening, I'm Tony Julian with the details. A Grand Anse resident who was sentenced to His Majesty's prison reportedly received a stab wound to one of his eyes. Dave Williams was rushed to the General Hospital on Tuesday by prison officers. While MTV was unable to verify the circumstances surrounding the stabbing at the prison facility, it was reported that based on the injury sustained, Williams could lose sight in the affected eye. According to reports, Williams was recently charged with the possession of a firearm and cocaine. While bail was granted for the offenses, he was reportedly sentenced for an outstanding fine that was owed to the court. Grenada's Minister for National Security continues to urge owners of illegal firearms to utilize the ongoing gun amnesty, while issuing a stern warning that more stringent penalties will be implemented following the period for offenders caught with illegal weapons. We have more on it in this report.
During Monday's town hall meeting held by government at the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville, St. Andrew, Prime Minister and Minister for National Security, Honorable Dickon Mitchell, revealed troubling statistics relating to the proliferation of illegal firearms in Grenada. According to Mitchell, the recent confiscations of illegal firearms, which has amounted to over 30 so far for the year, has never been seen before in Grenada for over a decade, affirming a need for a proactive approach to curb this latest increase.
So I'm going to report to you that between January to June of 2024, the police have confiscated, at 6 months, as much as 35 firearms. That is not those who've given up the firearm voluntarily. I'm talking about those that the police have intercepted, confiscated, and arrested people for. At least 35. That's the first 6 months of the year. That is more firearms than the entire year last year. It is more than the year previously. In fact, in the last 10 years, it is perhaps more than any other time, and that is only the first 6 months of the year.
He continues to urge the owners of illegal firearms to take advantage of the gun amnesty, which began on May 1st.
The firearms amnesty remains in effect until the end of July. I want us to please encourage our citizens to hand over the firearm. The cart has been extended. It ends on the 31st of July.
Following the period, Mitchell affirmed that they would adopt a draconian approach, as perpetrators can find themselves facing stiffer penalties if found to be in possession of illegal weapons.
On the 1st of August, we will pass the Firearms Amendment Bill. We are going to Parliament to debate it next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. The changes to the sentencing for persons caught with unlawful firearms are going to be draconian. And I want to give an example of what we mean. The sentences are going to move from fines and 6 months imprisonment to minimum of 5 and 10 years imprisonment to, in some cases, 20 and 40 years maximum imprisonment.
The amendment also provides for a person who is in the company of another individual who uses or attempts to use a firearm or ammunition to commit be deemed to also be in possession of the firearm or ammunition once a reasonable excuse cannot be provided to the court. For MTV News, Troy Gill.
Meanwhile, the Deacon Mitchell-led administration says plans are in the making to complete the breakwater project in St. Patrick. The project was erected under the new National Party or NNP administration. The breakwater project actually comprises an unfinished artificial stone barrier that was erected with the intention of protecting the coast from rough seas. However, it's instead led to the creation of major coastal degradation further down the coast, almost displacing an entire community. During a recent town hall meeting, Member of Parliament for St. Patrick East, Dennis Cornwall, provided an update on the government's plans. He said the government has been silently engaging several international agencies for consulting and designs, this following which they will provide further updates.
Now, there might be other things that we have not touched in St. Patrick as yet, or you may similarly not touch in St. Patrick. And I referred to one of our major projects in St. Patrick East, and that is the breakwater project in Sates. I can say, since we came into office, we have done quite a bit behind the scene. You may not see tangible things happening on the ground. We have identified Smith Warner International Limited as the consultant. We have also engaged the environmental social impact assessment person from Guyana, that's Ms. Candice Ramisad. We have also designed in a draft format what the breakwater will look like. And we are hoping to be able to give you a scientifically sound breakwater with a revetment on the coastline, as well as some of the features that you would see sunken in the water itself to basically deal with the breakwater issue there.
Over 20 million EC dollars has been allocated for the completion of the project. Cornwall disclosed this and said that some additional features for reinforcement will be added once the project is resumed.
We have identified a funding source to the tune of $9.7 million we're looking at, or $26 million EC. The EIA report should be with us this week, and that report will basically aid in refining the design for that particular project. So therefore, I can say before the end of this year, we would have practical things happening in St. Patrick on that breakwater. Currently, we're also looking at rock armor, that's stones that would basically be utilized in that breakwater, and a survey has been done right now to identify where we can get the quarry or the stones from to basically do that work. So rest assured, constituents of St. Patrick East and West, that you will have that breakwater solution sooner than later.
With over 160 cases of gastroenteritis, health officials are sounding the alarm, particularly among children 5 years and under, prompting widespread and urgent preventative measures. We have more for you in this report.
In a concerning development, health officials continue to express alarm over the spike in gastroenteritis cases, confirming a major outbreak on island, including its prevalence among children. Senior Health Promotions Officer in the Ministry of Health, Kevin Frederick, speaking to MTV News on Tuesday, disclosed the latest statistics which reveal a worrying trend.
From what we have seen, there has been an 18.9 and a 27% increase respectively. That is for the under files and the over files, with some 44 to 155 cases. We're talking about, and that was an increase. But when we look at the combination of numbers, that's what we are seeing, and it is likely to trend.
According to Frederick, the outbreak has led to individuals avoiding their district medical facilities and engaging in panic visits to the general hospital, which is placing undue strain on the healthcare system.
Management, of course, we do advise that if you are experiencing those symptoms, you should check with your nearest health center, speak to the nurse or DMO, and also speak to your private physician before, and get their advice first before rushing to the general hospital. Why? Because panic visits has no real effect on what you will do or what we will do. So you may skip 2 or 3 health centers and rush go to the general hospital thinking, oh, well, okay, if I get there, I am going to get attendance immediately. That is not the case. I want to repeat that. That is not the case. All what you are doing is that you are creating overcrowding, and because of the overcrowding situation too, services would be delayed.
With statistics having revealed an upward trend in cases in children who are most susceptible, this has prompted health officials to engage education stakeholders on preventative measures to mitigate further spread.
Importantly is the fact that school will be proceeding on the summer break in a matter of weeks. And so what we want to do is to encourage parents to be mindful that when the kids are left at home, what can happen, right? Now, we know people, adults as well, will let the guard down at times. But clean, frequently touch surfaces like doorknobs, especially the ones leading to and from the bathrooms, light switches, remote controls, phones and so on. Clean them. And even while you're at school now, teachers, we are encouraging you to clean frequently touched surfaces. Even at the daycares, clean the toys and so on, the books, the chairs, the tables, ensure that they are properly sanitized so as to limit the possibility of transmission.
Unconfirmed reports suggest that this recent outbreak is attributed to sapovirus, salmonella, and E. coli following the results of tests done on samples that were sent to the Caribbean Public Health Agency. For MTV News, Troy Gill.
Some vendors at the St. George's Fish Market were vocal on Tuesday as they pleaded to the relevant authorities to address the issue of inadequate vending facilities and poor working conditions. While some of the challenges are not new, the vendors do say that it can become overbearing on a daily basis, as we now hear in this report.
Lack of sufficient ice and the inability to store fish continues to negatively impact vendors at the St. George's Fish Market. They told our news desk that the wait time for ice can be lengthy, resulting in unnecessary extended working hours. It was reported that following a recent meeting, it was agreed that vendors will be given first preference for ice. However, they are sometimes overshadowed by non-vendors.
First, I want to address the ice machine and the freezer. The past administration said we lived with it for about 10 years, without it for about 10 years. This administration came in and I thought we would have seen something, but all we're hearing is promises. Promises today, tomorrow, or whenever. And nothing seems to be going on. We need something to be done with the ice machine and the freezers because they're asking us for standard with fish. How much ice we have to put on the top of the fish and how we have to ice the fish. And sometimes there is no ice for we to do that. So we're calling on the relevant authorities to come in and have a sit down with us and let us discuss to get the way forward. Because our Prime Minister, what we preach when we have in consultation. So come in, let us sit down at the Melville Street Fish Market and have some consultation with you or whosoever you want to send. Let us plan the way forward. Because we say up we going and we can't go up when we keep going down in the fish market. It's too much and we keep going down. We say we're going up and forward. Let us try that. Please, Mr. Prime Minister or whosoever is listening, we need some attention here.
But now it's like it gets worse. Every time a van come here with how much bags come in and full up, and they say it's the ministry. And when we have to get ice, we don't get in ice. All 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the night, we're still waiting for ice to put over the fish.
It's been years that we've been suffering from with ice. And they give us 3 little commercial machines, right? We were told in a meeting that the ice machines for the vendors only. Vendors only. Fishermen have to go in Grand Mall and get ice. But it seems like right now the ice machine is for more outsiders than vendors, right? We're supposed to be having ice to ice down our fish. Submerge our fish in the ice. That's what the ministry tells us to do. But we can't because we don't have any ice to do it here.
The vendors say structural repairs are also required.
I'm here more than 7 years now, and no maintenance has not done inside this fish market. None at all. We're begging for the grill. People falling down on the grill here and they're doing nothing about it. Getting themselves injured, nothing has been done about it. And we're calling, and the authority, I guess, those in higher authority maybe don't know what's going on inside of here. So we want them to come and have a look and to address the situation. That's our biggest concern. Ice, management, and the grill and the ground. That's our biggest concern.
The grill and the floor is get worse. You have to put pieces of board over the grill, and that is not right. Sometimes we skate on it. We skate on it, it's like we're talking and it's like nobody already hearing us. So that's why we want the people to know what's going on in the fish market. Understand? Sometimes people come and buy, they fall in the hole on the side there. The Muslim might say sorry, but if somebody break their foot, what's going to happen?
It is understood that the vendors are required to pay a fee for the use of the market facility. However, they say it is unfair that they are in distress while trying to ply their trade.
We have no proper facility for to stand on our feet to sell our fish. If you go in the back of there, it's board we put in there to stand up and to sell the fish. There is nothing to be done. The present, the past, administration said they go send people to do it. They send about 6, nobody will do nothing. The present one now, they say they send people to fix it. Nothing have to be done. We walking here and we're not getting the facilities for proper draining. They have to do something about that here. You understand? The manager have to do better than that, and have no respect for people in authority. If you want people to respect you as a manager, you have to show respect. You have no respect. So we want the people in authority, whosoever listening to us this morning, we want the people to come out and see and come and watch the place at the fish market. It's in a very bad condition.
While some vendors lashed out at the fish market management for moving at a slow pace, manager Sean Niles confirmed that some of the vendors' plight are accurate and they have been working to address them.
The vendors are well within their rights to any concerns. As a matter of fact, they've had concerns that have been lingering for quite a while. But I can safely say that the department is working assiduously to remedy the situation.
Reporting for MTV News, I am Akila Aberdeen.
That's the first segment of the evening news. We'll be back with you after the break.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News came to you in association with Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Washing the vehicle, use a bucket, not a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government and the government of Grenada.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. First, make a family disaster plan and ensure that everyone in your household is familiar and comfortable with it. Remember to add batteries and flashlights to your emergency kit. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlec, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Carib Breweries, Coop Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Blast Gaming presents its biggest jackpot ever. Blast Mystery Progressive. I'm so excited, I can't hide it. The new Blast jackpot rising, and I like it. It going up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Blast up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up.
Play selected games to win in the Blast Mystery Progressive. Pick until you match 3 gems and win one of the 5 cash jackpots. Or you can blast up with the Mystery Progressive jackpot.
Going up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Blast up, and up, and up. Blast Gaming.
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there. Easy. That's why on June 22nd, we're hosting our Easy Ride Auto Show at Ariza's Car Park, Bruce Street. Speak to our professional loan officers, car dealers, and insurance brokers in one convenient location. Learn about our special offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. This is your opportunity to secure your easy ride loan and drive away in style.
Welcome back. In commemoration of their 40th anniversary, the New Life organization NULO held an ecumenical Thanksgiving service on Monday at the St. John's Catholic Church for the Board of Directors, management, and students alike. We have more in this report.
The New Life organization celebrated its 40th year as a learning institution under the theme 40 Years of Empowering Youths, Fostering Growth and Inspiring Greatness with Excellence. Delivering brief remarks at the ceremony was Vice Chair on the NULO board, Cheryl Curtin.
An anniversary celebration enjoins one to reflect on the past, but also to think of the future. We have undertaken, as the board and management, a review of NULO's achievements and shortcomings to come up with recommendations for the present and the future. We are aware that these 40 years have brought many changes to Grenadian society, and we have the responsibility to remain relevant.
For the past 40 years, NULO has continued to provide quality vocational and life skills training for disadvantaged young men and women. The institution offers adolescent development and evening programs, as well as technical and vocational training. The guest of honor featured at the ecumenical Thanksgiving service was Speaker of the Senate, Dr. Decima Williams.
You've been an inspiration to so many others. You have inspired our own work here, there in St. Andrews with the Grenada Education and Development Program. You've inspired and created so many other organizations, like the Legal Aid and Counseling Clinic, to mention but one.
Past trainees of the New Life organization shared their reflections. The New Life organization continues to strive for excellence under its motto, commitment to our God, our country, and our future. For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
In an effort to foster strong international relations, His Excellency Dr. Christoph Nicholas Erich, Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Germany to Grenada, made a presentation to his credentials or of his credentials to Governor General Her Excellency Dame Cecile Lagrenade on Tuesday. He expressed his elation on the establishment, continuation, and strengthening of diplomatic alliance between Grenada and Germany.
Let me add that I do carry fond memories of my previous visits to Grenada. Germany and Grenada have been partners and close friends for many years. We share the values of democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. Germany wishes to be a partner in meeting the needs of Grenada and the Caribbean states. Your Excellency, as Special Envoy for Climate Issues in the Caribbean and bilateral ambassador resident in Port of Spain, I'm eager to interact with your government. Thank you very much.
Since 1974, Grenada established diplomatic relations with Germany. The German government, through the German Corporation for International Cooperation, or GIZ, has undertaken numerous projects with particular focus on renewable energy, climate change adaptation, and the protection of our biodiversity, as well as education and sport. Her Excellency Dame Cecile Lagrenade, in accepting the credentials, reaffirmed the government's commitment in ensuring strong diplomatic ties between both countries.
I wish to extend my gratitude to the government and people of the Republic of Germany for the invaluable assistance rendered over the past 40 years. Your Excellency, Grenada is happy to welcome you, and we look forward to the further strengthening of relations between our two countries. Your Excellency, I congratulate you, and I look forward to working with you. On my behalf, and on behalf of the government and people of Grenada, I extend best wishes to your President, His Excellency, Mr. Frank Walter Steinmeier, and I wish you every success as you embark upon your tour of duty.
The presentation of credentials fully confirms the authority of the new ambassador and affirms recognition of the nation and government that he or she represents. It's the Evening News Tuesday here on MTV. Stay with us. Regional highlights are next. The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. That's why on June 22nd, we're hosting our Easy Ride Auto Show at Ariza's Car Park, Bruce Street. Speak to our professional loan officers, car dealers, and insurance brokers in one convenient location. Learn about our special offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. This is your opportunity to secure your Easy Ride loan and drive away in style.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Washing the vehicle? Use a bucket, not a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribouries, Coop Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Fund your summer plans with a new Visa credit card and get 5,000 bonus reward points on approval. Or you can get discounted interest rates with financing of up to $50,000 unsecured. With Co-op Bank, you have a future you can bank on. Apply today. Special terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
GRENLEC Community Partnership Initiative.
I'm here to say a special thank you to GRENLEC for all that they have been doing for us. Now, most recently, we are very grateful for the paving of our yard. We now have easy access to drop off, to pick up stuff, and also it serves as a recreation point. So we're very, very grateful. And again, we want to say hats off to GRENLEC for always being there for us. And we hope that God would bless the company so that you can continue to support us.
GRENLEC, energizing our community.
Welcome back as we now join Danessa Panchu for this evening's Regional Roundup.
This is the Regional Roundup for today. I am Danessa Panchu. Trinidad and Tobago's oil production saw a decline of 11% in the first quarter of 2024 compared to the same period in 2023, the latest statistics from the Ministry of Energy and Energy Industry show. For the first time in 3 months of 2024, the country's average production was 49,879 barrels of oil per day compared to the 56,292 for the same 3-month period in 2023, a decline of 6,413 or 11%, the Ministry of Energy bulletin showed. A significant portion of government revenue, which was used for everything from purchasing drugs and equipment for public hospitals, for paying the tertiary education for students, to senior citizen grants, came from the money earned from the production of sale of oil, gas, and its derivatives. The finance minister recently told the country of an affidavit that oil and gas production for the first 6 months of fiscal 2024 has been 15% and 5% respectively below the volumes originally expected for 2024. A fleet of Russian warships have left the port of Havana after a 5-day visit to Cuba following planned military drills. The vessels, which included a nuclear-powered submarine and a frigate, had been anchored at Havana Bay, some 90 miles from the U.S. state of Florida. The U.S. said it did not see the visit as a threat, but added that it was monitoring the vessels closely. Following the fleet's arrival, the U.S. docked a submarine, the USS Helena, at its Guantanamo Bay naval based in Cuba on Thursday. Locals waved Russian flags as the Russian vessels left on Monday. Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel visited the frigate, part of the fleet, on Saturday and interacted with the sailors, according to a post by the president on X. Cuba's foreign ministry said none of the vessels had nuclear arms on board and the visit did not pose a threat to the region. The Barbados-based Caribbean Policy Development Center is urging Caribbean community countries to immediately overhaul their food system in the face of mounting health concerns and economic challenges. CPDC said that a recent study it commissioned had highlighted the dire need for a transformation, citing the detrimental impact of unhealthy diets laden with fats, sugar, and sodium on the region's health. The study, entitled A Sustainable Food System and Policy Framework for Small and Medium-Scale Food Producers in Selected CARICOM Countries, was authored by Dr. Fitzroy Henry and Dr. Tiger Jet Balaram and published by the CPDC. It was launched in Trinidad and Tobago earlier this month. And finally, the Regional Roundup. The Canadian Liberal government has been criticized by opposition legislators for sending patrol ships to Havana while Russian vessels were there. In response, the Justin Trudeau administration on Monday said the visit was meant to send a message of deterrence to Moscow. The Canadian Navy patrol ship sailed into the harbor earlier on Friday, 2 days after the arrival of a Russian nuclear-powered submarine and frigate. Canada and the United States said they were closely monitoring the vessels. Both the U.S. and Cuba say the Russian warships pose no threat to the region. Russia has also characterized the arrival of its warship in allied Cuba as routine. And that's it for this evening's Regional Roundup. I am Donessa Pantru.
You're watching the MTV Evening News for the 18th of June. Sporting highlights are next.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. First, make a family disaster plan and ensure that everyone in your household is familiar and comfortable with it. Remember to add batteries and flashlights to your emergency kit. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Washing the vehicle? Use a bucket, not a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Fund your summer plans with a new Visa credit card and get 5,000 bonus reward points on approval. Or you can get discounted interest rates with financing of up to $50,000 unsecured. With Co-op Bank, you have a future you can bank on. Apply today. Special terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
Ready to kickstart your morning the right way? The return of MTV's Rise and Shine morning show will help you do just that. Rise and Shine Grenada is coming back with a touch of fusion. Stay tuned for more.
Ever wondered what the day is like for a preschooler in a high-quality preschool program? After warm greetings and assembling for songs and stories, your child engages in small group and planned review time. Here, it's all about exploration and growth via stimulating materials and engaging activities that they choose themselves. Your child gets to interact with their peers and teachers, building their vocabulary and communication skills. Plus, they make friends, sharpen critical thinking, and become ace problem solvers. And of course, there's outdoor fun during outside time. Through exciting recreational activities, your child develops physically, socially, and emotionally. So rest assured, your child is on a joyful learning adventure every day, where they actively participate, explore, and connect with their world, building a foundation for lifelong learning and holistic development.
Coming up in sport this evening, 2 gold medals for Grenada Mixed Martial Arts Association. We'll have details to that highlight and more in our sporting segment.
The MTV Evening Sports is brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
At Quartz Optical, 2 are better than 1. Be always ready for the occasions with a second pair of eyewear. Find your fit with a pair. Get 50% off on all men's frames and sunglasses, plus 30% off all other purchases. Ray-Ban, Armani, Converse, Vogue, and much more. Get that frame today. Shop with no cash and pay later. Plus, you can book your eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
Good evening, sporting fans. Nathan Francic and Vince Samoano of the Grenada Mixed Martial Arts Association brought home 2 gold medals from the Combat Championship, which happened in Trinidad and Tobago, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Gym last Friday. Both athletes shared their experiences about the tournament.
Basically, this combat fight, you don't know who to fight, you don't know who you are expecting to fight. Like, it's in different categories. You may find you meet a person who is more in jiu-jitsu, the groundwork, or the person who is more into striking. So you just have to prepare your mind for that.
My experience was a bit nerve-wracking. It was great, but at the same time I was a bit nervous because, as Vincent said, you're meeting people with different skill backgrounds, so you don't really know what to expect. So you just have to go there and do your best. I also meet some very nice people, and a lot of experiences I gained from the fight, so to better myself for future fights.
Winner Vince Samoano also shared words of encouragement to anyone enthusiastic about martial arts.
Martial arts is a diverse sport. Most people, they think it's just kicking and punching, but it goes beyond that. So first of all, you have to be disciplined, because if you're not disciplined, the law will take its course on you. And you focus and listen to your coach, and that's it. And we're encouraging everyone, boy, girl, at whatever age, this is a good sport, and it will keep the youths of Grenada active.
The Grenada Olympic Committee is inviting the general population to celebrate Olympic Day on 22nd June at the Olympic House, Montrouge, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The second vice president of the Grenada Olympic Committee is Ralph Lord. He gave some insights as to what can be expected on the day.
Olympic Day celebration will be held Saturday 22nd of June. We'll be working together with the Grenada Athletics Commission. We're inviting the general public to come and enjoy a number of activities in the sports: table tennis, basketball, volleyball, shooting, taekwondo, karate, boxing. We have dance exercise. We also have that walk that we do, and we will be having a team really ending at the Olympic House. We also will be launching our team for Paris 2024 and our campaign for Paris 2024. We're going to have a learning aspect towards our celebration. We're going to have massage therapists available, so it will be a grand affair. So come, let's move.
Grenadian-born U.S. bodybuilding competitor LFBB Pro Akim Williams, after winning the 2024 Toronto Pro Super Show last weekend, securing his position in the lineup for the 2024 Mr. Olympia.
I'm pretty good, man. I'm happy to finally get that Olympic qualification, and I'm heading back on the Olympia stage, so that's definitely a blessing. Me and my coach, Chris Aceto, he's been awesome, man. He's been with me throughout this whole prep, through the Arnold prep, Arnold UK, Arnold Ohio, and then we decided to do this show, and we just stick to the game plan. What worked for us in Ohio worked for us in the Arnold UK, and we just did the same thing and coming to the show, so, and it worked. Well, it's funny, because back in 2016, I did this show, and I came in second place, and I was very disappointed, because I felt like I should have won. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a second try. Yeah, definitely, man. I love the show. When I came in here in 2016, I loved it. I had a lot of fun. It was a great show, so I'm like, let's come back to Toronto.
That's all in this evening's sports. I am Akila Aberdeen.
And with the latest sporting highlights here, we still have to come the public forecast information, and of course a recap of the main stories when we return.
The MTV Evening Sports was brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
MTV Weather Report comes to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Each of us has a role in Grenada's successful recovery. Our future is promising. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good Tuesday evening, viewers, once again with the nighttime weather forecast and meteorologist Dwayne Williams. As that tropical wave moved into the Caribbean Sea, the cloudiness behind it moved into the eastern Caribbean, bringing showers, some of which were heavy and accompanied by thunder. Most of those showers affected the islands southwards from Grenada to the Trinidad and to the South American coast. We would see some of the cloudiness continuing through the night and into tomorrow, but the showers, even though we would have more, are becoming fewer and further apart. The second wave continues its trek towards the islands, could begin affecting us on Saturday if it continues as it's going. The cloudiness and showers with it, they are dissipating, not as intense as before, and the upper level winds, however, are slackening, so conditions may become more conducive for showers. The dust haze continues to move towards the islands. Between that and the islands right now, there's some very, very slight haze, but expect some intensification from Saturday. The cloudiness continues churning away over the extreme southern Caribbean, and we can still see that upper level movement here as sharing continues to break up that system. It is not expected to intensify. It will rain itself out most likely. The forecast for Tuesday night is for some scattered showers still. It will remain cloudy with some scattered showers. Winds would be between easterly and southeasterly 5 to 15 miles per hour, maybe 1 or 2 calm spells at time. The temperature will dip a little below 24, maybe around 23.5. The moon rose earlier on at 3:38. It's going to set tomorrow morning at 3:21. A moderate chance of some more scattered showers, mostly in the morning on Wednesday. Winds would be easterly between 10 and 20 miles per hour, but picking up into the afternoon as we see the cloudiness dissipating. Moderate seas, 4 to 5 foot waves. The sun will rise at 5:43, set at 6:33, a high of 30, maybe around hitting 31 In the late afternoon, it feel like 36 and the UV index would be moderate. Port of Spain, Bridgetown and Kingston all expecting some showers occasionally in Port of Spain, scattered in both Bridgetown and Kingston. Showers also in Miami, partly and mostly cloudy conditions for New York and London. Here at home, but a medium chance again, 60% of some scattered showers on Thursday. We couldn't get a reprieve on Friday, partly cloudy skies, but expect the chance of showers again over the weekend. We do not expect showers for the whole weekend, but some of those could pop up as that wave approaches and as it passes through our area. Generally, fair conditions are expected from the start of next week. That is it for me for Tuesday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Join me again on Wednesday.
And now to end the news, a recap of the headlines. A prison inmate has been taken to the General Hospital following a stabbing incident. Draconian firearm legislation to be tabled in Parliament next week. Health officials have sounded the alarm as gastroenteritis cases have passed 150 in number. And in sport, 2 gold medals for the Grenada Mixed Martial Arts Association. We've had details to those and other stories I look to at the public forecast information. And so now, on behalf of the News and Production Departments, I'm Tony Julian. We thank you for viewing and wish you a good night.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with